Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another Python exercise tutorial. Today's exercise is build a program to add ing at the end of a given string. The length should at least be 3 characters long, basically. If the given string already ends with ing, add ly instead. But if the string build a program to add ing at the end of a given string, the length should at least be 3. If the given string already ends with ing, we are supposed to add ly instead. If the length of the string is less than 3, we should leave the string unchanged. And we're given some samples. So if our sample string is ABC, we'd say ABCing. If our sample string is string, we just say stringly. And supposedly, if our sample string is go, we just still be go. So to be able to do this, we need to rely on slicing. So we do know that strings can be sliced. So meaning by slicing is to basically get a portion of a specific string. So what we'll need is a variable. This is the variable that we're going to use to enter strings. We'll just say enter a string. And then we are basically just going to use some if statements to write these conditions. So we are given 3 conditions here. So we need to figure out which one to put first. We are told that we are supposed to add ing if the string doesn't end with ing, or ly if the string ends with ly. But if the string is less than 3 characters, we should not do anything to it. So that means we need to figure out which one is the most important one, or which one is the best to test for first. So it's possible to add ly, or let's just say ing, to a string that has less than 3 characters. It's possible to add ing to a string that has less than 3 characters, meaning I can add ing to go. So the best thing to test for first is the length. So we can just say if length is of the string, which is our text, is what is less than 3, we should just leave it unchanged. So print. And then I'm just going to say text. And then now we're going to have the second condition. So the second one to test for is if the string already ends with ing. We can add ing to any string so long as it doesn't end with ing. So it's much more easier and safer to first test for if the string ends with ing. Because if it already ends with ing, we know ly. But if it doesn't, we know what to do. It means we are permitted to add ing to it. So to do this, we need to rely on indexing. So to index in Python, we need square brackets and a colon inside the square bracket. So what we are interested in is the last 3 characters. And the reason for that is because ing is basically 3 characters. In Python, we are allowed to also index backwards, meaning we can index from the right to the left, and not just from the left to the right. So to index from the right to the left, we use negative values. We know that the last value is -1. So if we want the third last value, we can say -3. In Python, any value we enter at the end will be ignored, exactly as it works on indexing. So we want to include the last character. And since we are using negative values, we can't say like -infinity. So to include the last character when you are slicing, you basically leave it empty. You basically say colon and then nothing. What we want to do is, you say print text plus ing. And then sorry, it's ly, not ing, ly. So after that, we know, okay, we are only left with adding ing, since that's the only thing that's left, ing. So now let's test it. If we enter, let's say, let's try ABC. If it works, we should get ABCing ly. So, oh, that's because here we forgot to actually check if it's equal to ing. When we run this, it's ABCing. Run it again and try string. Stringingly, as we see. And lastly, we want to try go. So you can play around with it. You can try out as many words as you want to see if it works exactly as it should. If you like this video, like, and also if you want to see more of these, please leave a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. If there are any exercises you would want me to do on this channel, please leave it in the comment section and I will do it one day. Thank you.